so abusuafo ya mamu aha Sompa 93.1 FM so no masugwe yenuan me wo bromantam ni krotemu Sompa 98.9 wo mu kraka se boy mu sentinti man ya wo mode ma adehye wo bromantam ni bunu apoye no mo so akenkai bie ya kurukire ka se boy abefo kwan ni so Facebook ubetimi akai bi YouTube nso edawa ubetimi awe bie akai bie na nsemu a wakase boy mu no de animu ni bi ni se edom keto amra se beje fie mu na friends atwefo nhia mu sa soafo nsia ya yi wo mu no ni nuanum ni hweye no ma anyi wo no mantum
Owura Alexander Afenya Markin so ednani akyerem ewodom kuma no afam ya wo ka asem bi ede akyerem awie yede mu asem brel
ena wie ya veti ni gusuada ekwaso asoafo fofora ya yi wo no no
Kane DC wo ND samanoko no dimu na wo ka asem bi wode asem no kyerɛ hwan
asoja fo ni meboa na rugu dia boni ni nyina da ne se wo fofora ya sie no ko mo kwakyere ne so mebunu no amakwan
ena wie ye ne di enkwada no a eja omukɔ senior high school no achi na mu nkontabuo ene amane no tesan
wo my Ghana priest adwuma ko no boy nua bema Christian atwitwa sam abaso se bema beye bi ameni nyina
na empanifo kasa na owura bi so de atwitwa kyerɛ sɛ Ghana nya de yehia ni nipa te ase a ya yɛmmɔ na abaso kyerɛ sɛ owu a ene ye hwehwe ani mu saa no
ara usam ya no so afiri nyankyerɛ ne ase ba wo wura bi anya fishi aduasam yenu kane ahoma bi akye no amna hwere ne nkwa
enkra ye fra sante mampon eba enya de a emu odekora isusu se wo wura bi a na adwene mu ka no waya adwuma bi a ade se ompotem ho no age wo nsam
wei ene kasiabo a ya gi bread on hwere baako na ye de abeso mo se Sompa awiadu mienu kasiabo bare wa kasia sabre ye gire mu a ye bedo e de amamo ye me ohinini amakrancha dazo of mami premaini mene
nana kwabena kese wie ye ka mo se eye FIDO fido wunya do Google Play Store ho pe wo download one app no a wo na wo kro no sika na betom ema ure visa dimpa natural health clinic so e ka kira wo se bra na won sa wo yare apomden de wo bia na nida so wo ho no mo se woni apomden a waso betima ye hyepa awie ba bia wo bia no ye kanfo de ma wo se nyame agya nyame oba nyame sonson konkono eye mizu 5G and so apparative unyanya bia wo na wo kro no ba bia wo hye bia na wo pe internet ede ye wadwuma no eye cloud internet top high wone ye nuane mo Love FM and de hwanem ko na internet sem bia no omoa wo mesrawfo ne kyeremu e wota no so apatrapa ebra wabo awura mu ho no maame abe senyeminie yare ben honhom fam ene honam fam wo de ye amen kasa bebre wate wo se so obi di eduro kra kan wo yare no ya wantumi ansa yare no a wo de men kasa bebre na de onim aduro pa no eye a won tan kasa bra honhom fa ne honam fam eye ne kaju akora na ye de ma wiai wona da roma ene oboya ye de nsam bro ye kaja gum
ya kaja guma ya komra shebedwa fiem edom ketu amra shebedwa fiem atro enkrata atente dia koma wonum krofo ya vetin wo mo ba betran so no aswafo nsiafo fra ya yi wonom se ya ntoto wo ma no se agi wo mutumu ameka aswafo ne ho emra mebo adwuma owura atofo sin edi domanim ya wakasa wo kiremu se ewura no mo wo ani di simra shebedwa fo ni mu a wo mo ko vetin committee ni so no wo mo weye ena sa aswafo yi wo ma anyi obi antum saso ama baban ne kokko saso afo ne do soro nti kabeya wante so ti wante so no akofa bi dia begumudi a mo mo nyini ntom Dr. Kissel Atoforsen.
We in the minority wish to state it clear that we will remain committed to ensuring greater scrutiny and will spare no effort to proceed to protect the public purse. In line with this, we are taking part in the vetting processes so that at the very minimum, we can scrutinize the president's decision in bringing up its nominees. Again, the minority will not subscribe to a consensus vote at the level of the appointment committee. This will ensure that the matter is brought to the full House for a vote to be taken in secret. And I can assure you that we in the NDC stand united with our number of 136 for this expedition. We are calling on the following. 1. Immediate reduction in the numbers of ministers from the current level of 86 to 65. 2. The merger of the following ministries. For example, 1. Information and communications to be merged. 2. Transport and railways to be merged. Chieftaincy and tourism. 3. 4. Sanitation and local government, among others. And then agric and fisheries, if possible. The immediate reduction in the number of political appointees at the office of the president, we also expect that to be done. Immediately, we also demand an immediate scrapping of all amorphous creations and waste pipes. Job for the boys. Appointment since the assumption of the office of the president in 2017. The work of these undefined amorphous creations must revert to established entities in the civil and public services that perform similar, if not the same functions.
Dr. Kessel atofase wonu na di drum kitwa nanim emrasebedwa fie wo wie na bako central emrasebedwa ni wo wura mama yarga enso di BP so a wo kirem se nyame yadum na NDC etoso mienu second coming no baso a asoafo no wo mo bete so kura.
From becoming ministers or not, we will vote to demonstrate that if we are given the opportunity to run this country, we will run it with a smaller number of ministerial, appointees, and that with the little capacity that we have, we will take every effort to prevent an expansion in the size of government. So that is what is at issue today. That's what is in issue today. And so all your questions, whether or not we will succeed, whether the 136 NDC MPs will vote for or against, and our previous experiences, we will make an effort. We may succeed, we may not succeed, but we will make an effort to demonstrate our commitment to compelling the president to reduce the size of government. The principle and the way it was executed in the past and today are completely different. At that time, we agreed to approve some ministers and not to approve others. Probably some of our colleagues had some disagreements regarding the choices that were made and how those choices, were made. But today, it's one principle that we don't want the size of government to increase. And we all agree on that. So we don't foresee a situation where within the NDC we will break ranks. But the minority will break ranks. So I believe that when it comes to the vote, we will likely see all of us, working together to make this statement.
Way abako central mrasebedwani onmonyamfo Mahama Ayarga
na no si yanuano na dom kese no afamu bandani abadi akire yewura Alexander Afenyo market so kire say NDC for ade omo yengina no enamra kwamu.
One would have thought that the NDC minority in parliament would give respect to the orders of the speaker, which is part of a constitutional imperative, that when nominees are announced, the vetting committee, the appointment committee will vet them in accordance with the constitution. Let me state that the rejection or otherwise of a nominee is constitutional. A general secretary of a political party cannot sit in his party office and issue a press statement for purpose of political expediency, direct members of parliament to reject the nominees of the president. It's a sign of disrespect to parliament, a sign of disrespect to the speaker, and clearly what the NDC is telling Ghanaians is that they don't respect the constitution, and that the new leadership they just announced is not a type of leadership with ability to respect the constitution, that they have no thinking caps. They themselves would be acting on the dictates of the party headquarters. Well, history is observing what they are doing. Posterity will make reference to their conduct, and we think that clearly they are trying to obstruct due process and obstruct the work of this government. If you believe that government should downsize, there's a way to go about it. You don't stampede the government. We have vacancy at the Ministry of Agric. Is the NDC saying that Agric Ministry is not important? We have vacancy at the Ministry of Trade. Are they saying that that is not important? And chieftaincy. The government has its own priorities, and the government determines its direction because it has the mandate of the people. You may have your views respected. It is expected in a democracy that we should have disagreement, but you don't use such disagreement to stampede the government. So I don't know why they've come to sit here. When you have a prejudiced mind, what are you coming to do?
Ene ya etwaguye deputy majority leader Honorable Alexander Afenyomakins.
That inu guswada ya ekoso ye wranoma so afa mampanyini na adra nkwa kufuado wabo won mudie so omomra mebo adwuma mebo awona memoni mu February bosumi ya ne na etoso enson ewranum yi ebi ni adanse asokwa mra sebedwani on monyamfo Ketiamon wonu na ekogina mu wo enwuma eni mfiridwuma no aso ye inshaye so mra sebedwani on monyamfo Steven Amwa wonu koye na be de akire wowura Brian ne champon ya onu so ya bitifim mra sebedwani no wonu so ko abrokacha so ye nim Akuapem South Papa Obi Amwa wonu so koye Minister of State ewo local government na wama frase ya se ya kasa kura Papa Ketiamon wote abedwafo animu a ye tototo na no a enipa bi ye Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam Ora Steven Asamoah Boateng ya na adra nkwa kufado abo wonu din so omomore no omomebo adwuma santo ora kwadwala kirematen mampani di blenti wodi dwuma di ato akoto sei wonu so de ne di ato na chese ntokura bedi demu a ene omdi bi atuatuamu akeka kejanso ede agumu a na dwuma di ne kwaso no yentie Papa Ketiamon.
Government is very clear what is to be done. Why all these import substitutions, particularly on the Texas front that you just indicated? One, we keep literally importing everything from China. Some of them not terribly high quality, but we import all the same. So I see that the committee has been tasked to ensure that whatever is immediately available, financially plausible and reasonable, should be done by those responsible. And for those responsible, I think I'm looking at a committee superintended over by the Minister of Trade to ensure that these companies are brought back to life.
Chairman, I will plead that the Honourable Nominee let us have the document so that we also peruse it to see what it looks like. But then further to that, one of the creative mechanisms to facilitate trade in Africa and West Africa has been the Africa trade, common trade area. But serious barriers to movement of goods and persons in the West African community area is so pronounced. Between Ghana and, let's say, our big brother Nigeria, you can count on 167 points and barriers. What will you do in the community of your colleagues from the West African ministers' angle to reduce the barriers within our corridor of trade and the movement of persons?
So, Mr. Chairman, if I understand, is it the ECOWAS one or the African Continental Free Trade Agreement?
I'm talking about the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, but then the barriers within the West Africa corridor being, let me say, a hurdle and a stumbling block to achieving the ultimate goals of the Continental Free Trade area.
It's exactly the case. We've had ECOWAS since about, 1974, 74, 75, various protocols when we were at the university, all these protocols. I guess there are genuine issues. Well, it's not the case that there's no trade at all. I mean, there has been some trading activities going on among the respective countries. But as you rightly indicate, the barriers are quite fundamental. And then it's against that backdrop that the African Continental Free Trade thing also can be viewed in the metrics. It would definitely have to be discussed. Of course, it starts with the presidential level, heads of government level, and then thereafter the ministerial level. Hard decisions would have to be made. I mean, we do recall, for example, recently in our own country, Ghana here, the problems that Nigerian traders have had with
the system. There have been protocols, except that I think some countries don't particularly abide by the protocols. Others, I think, are difficult to put in place. But there are difficulties. I think we would cross the bridge when we come to them. But as I said, it's a notorious fact that there are difficulties in the system.
On Monyafo Kwabena Tahiru Hammond. Ebra ya toto na no e wo mrahye bedwafie mu no na mene na ya chirichie e twetwe nkomo na ma hello nana ya hello abo ya homo de nya na ya twetwe ne bebo nkomo na ya watwamfoni na kire mrahye bedwafie mu vet no ne de yakoso nyina nana ya ginemu ho ya wotwa emfoni no ede amayen yenya no a yebebu sande ekoso papa keti am ya veti no awi ho ade na adru ni so kwabe to aso
Madam Crystalina Georgieva woye wobi a se ka se IMF dwumadie mu a wontimi nka ebra wo beyi maame no ede afiri mu woye managing director the International Monetary Fund wona na wode aseme koto dwa e wo Germany mamu maame na asema waka nyina tese Ghana yesika asemu anwe ne se nyina no Russia na afeso yi clean sensem ya na kan ho bi amakane DC de ma de sey won suta kwama bi poso na bo akua konfrempon wode atodwa aka che maame ne se oni ne lem pa de bi wa wo hu ya ma wonka yentie papa na sem
yedi ka no de ntia ya yegidi se ye ne nya dwene se ye nyina ye tia se eye Ghana government yi eye IMF o mo client ati se lawyer wa fa lawyer no obedu asema mawo ontimi nka se ansa na obedu asema mawo no udifo ye to so mienu ye se nye da ya obeto ebo atwafrawo ena empafe ebehini wo na nakufuado ene bawumia bayi eba so omo efa 125 ministers sabre no obi aka se edoso dodo wi ase ha se obi ni ho ya wa create 125 ministries ye kai omo antie ni nyina nsunsaso ena adru de adri afei de to so biu wafa more than presidential staffers ya ebi ye keka dwuma ya omo ye kire okura esre enso omo chewo ye tuo omo ka meme ne usika ne ye tuo omo ka auditor general report by kire say sika IMF World Bank ne others de ma ye no say sika no covid ebra ya ye de boy esokura ma ebi kama ye de pe edi internet so because covid na dia hoche obi si ye tua electricity free one free and then edi na kire say electricity e tua any water na ye free and to mo ya tu mu kire say enye free and so because covid e de dia hoche ba na Russia Ukraine war yes Russia Ukraine war no omu say aka obi bia Ghana akaye covid aka obi bia Ghana so akaye na de ntia ya make us ho kire no ya ye wo mu sesiye no ebro so che obi bia de to the extent that Ghana yesika at a certain point in time no the worst performing currency ACD no ayakrata na re Cote d'Ivoire any Nigeria any Benin ni wo mo kan on the covid na nko hobi adenti no mo sika no emu anya ha anya tete krata asemo ho esese ye ka se Ghana wo hwe amaya ya ni sika sem enye kura ya enunti no rating agencies to say Standard and Poor, Fitch, Bloomberg, HSA or my way where Sansani and so upon Bosia, Ghana say Yenikaya Yatosum, and Timbo Pinka said Russia will create war, and I said COVID that they buy. Never and she said Bonnie near Mamma Bonnie and a coffers. I know what we mean about.
And yeah, a tragu ye can indeed see the man this year. Yeah, was to talk about my poso and this amano kunijim on a work from Pong. Now, yentie a Samoa Yama Menokaya open yin.
Recognize that we are in a world in which exogenous shocks more often than before hit innocent bystanders. Ghana has been working towards good policies for quite some time, and then COVID and the war hit, and that significantly undermined Ghana, and it's not just Ghana, so many countries standing. So how we can be faster on our feet to come to work with countries that are innocent bystanders. This is a big challenge for us, and I can tell you our members are really good in helping us meet it.
Any ya etwagu ye eye managing director Edema International Monetary Fund Kristalina Georgieva and I attend nkan.
Me ko na me na ya twiche entwetwe nkoma hello na ya ma
Me ju so papa.
Na wo te say wo mpomu o.
Nyame adom me ho ye o.
Na vetin no e kwasai wada roma. Kamu asem kire yen.
Me ma mende wasini akonya wodi ama me awie. Na emprepre obepre mo man mu rahye bedwafie eyade a asoafo maako enso ye omampani pa wom senne wom nkɔhwɛ asoa ya hodo no emo amampuntunum ankoso no eyade appointment committee chair by Ononyafo Joseph Osewusu one na bedwafo atenase na enne asoafo enso no emu miensa eno mo betoto wo mano Dedi kan Ononyafo Kwabena Tahilu Hammond yeah, nay, or no, Deputy Minister designate for Trade and Industry. And what is so about to Ononyafo Stephen Asamoah Boateng, Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Ninkrakra muno Ononyafo Osei Bonsu. Yeah, one no, or ye Minister of State at the Ministry of Local Government. As rough for me and son and appointment committee no. One more to no, ebisom says so, and nay, diploma penny, dear momono, one more bojo so saying. Na embrepra me no kasei, Ononyafo Kwabena Tahilu Hammond, and the tea joma ye to tonano. Na ebro tina jom, na watche na hufasuo, baby I no, no ma meni papa din, enfia wadi, sukwa hudo awako, any empo, nimudia wawo, edifa mamu hono. Any a watchre mu kama. Na no si yane mpanifo bisa ne se enne waye osoafo a wono na ebehwe edwadie eni mfidinuma ho nsam so no oman Ghana de baako ne ha ye na ebo oman ne ka eye se oman Ghana ye kukuru sika bebre de kwama no ne na yakokra enuane a yanyankasa oman Ghana ye fisi ye wobi ema ne broso ebo oman ne ka waye osoafo yi wa bai edinen ana woba beye no ni abanya kabom na importation of local foods ebiti say mu akokonam anwa enwo ya krakra di mo my Ghana mu no ede be na oya afa ho no osi o wobai se enem na sebedwani di ni tum so amaye osoafo enhwe adwade ni mfidinuma so a ade a woba beye ni say one Minister of Finance ebetinase na womu di nhihye bia to ho se ebreso so oman Ghana si ekuku sika ne de akokra mu e de aba oman Ghana mu anase anwane akokonam ne de ebreso se aban ene etwa so na yebua ema ye local food na ya ye no ye ankasa ye timidi ya de na empo ye kra ye biko edwaman so entimi no kase eyade a oti adwam kusisi anumre no ntia bepa mu no ye besimu bia ye de beso so mpatifo
na chesa na ya papa no onu kwa ne de akora mu wo mu frase no wonya nwie
sese ya ne de onu nya nwie ye enti onu wi a na Ononyafo Stephen Asamoah Boateng ono so na aduru ni so
ene na ubedi akire anwumre no nsia ebesen aba
medals ni ni aba
ye ni aba na ya akiri twie ya woto ye nkrabo ofiri o man imra hye bedwafie mu ene ne kwabo nkomo no na ye kwaboko se de nyina ye nim no na no mabu na woboko ene na nanom aka simu osu o masi hene nam so makofa wo yo e de aba me nipa afem a ye wuo no ehu pa enu ti asojafo ye wono madwen se wahin foforo no ayesi no Borgatanga court wase si enkoche no wo mo kwa akoche no a emeburu no amakwan yesi infomienu ne ka ho ene wo mo ma sa hinsie iba so ti wo mo nkire sa infuni mienu na o mai yaso ye bo amane de mayen February bo so me de to so dunum ene wo mo de baba tu dwa wo mo kirem se sa wo hin no ayesi ni boko no etietia wo man na som dwere ne bambo wo nsam so sanse namra kwan so enu ti na yesi wo hedu obetumi biada ema bambo wo nsam no etumi gina mu anso wada emra sebedwafa mo odom kitwa ni mu dodo no a ya papa kretos avoka edi wo manim enso friends and for the two womanim se wo hin ayesi no no wonye wo hin de omunim ane na aba asigiri abugrago azoka ya wotoso mienu se wono na ye he popro e wo boko na wo me yeso mo kwakire wo no no maburu na makwan kwaje opon kroma ba mane ba ban no wono so de aba ba bia so se wo hwe kwan ya mo fa so si hene no amwa na ba asigiri abugrago azoka wotoso mienu no wo hene ya gazette no emremu wodi mu enu nti wo mo ntena wo emo bi ba meje wo man no bambo no emfem so ekoba saa no ma emu ni nyina bambo nsem ene ye de gro atopre no nanso meburu yakoba de mu wa wo ma makwan am yanchi obia emeburu no yentie sede wo makasa ye.
We, the youth of Nalergu, we are not going to accept this. And we are called on authorities that are in charge of this to stop it because they shouldn't take our peaceful nature for granted. For all over, they know that Mampuku is a peaceful place. But for this time, what they are doing, we are not going to accept it. And if they continue this way, in fact, what they want, it will not be good.
We have heard that the Upper East Regional Minister and then his cohorts, the MP of Boku, Mama Yerga, and then Mr. Avoka have said that if the Northeast Regional Security Council failed to apprehend the overlord of Mampuku, His Royal Highness Nabuagu, then they would send their Kusas military people to arrest, to come and apprehend them. And indeed, we picked the signal when the military convoy left Bolga, and we had followed them until they entered in Dalebu. We are warning them. We are warning the authority. We are warning the authority. The Mampuku is bigger than what they think. The president, we are warning him. Mampuku is bigger than what they think. They should not try us if they don't want a full-blown war. They shouldn't try us.
Yes, same thing. We are ready to fight what is coming. It isn't that we are afraid. That's good. We are not afraid. It isn't that no one is small. We are all mature. We are ready to fight.
We are not happy with what is happening because we were told that a military men are coming from Upper East to come and arrest the Nayiri and the newly skinned Bokunaba to the government quarters or to Accra for them to be sanctioned. Then we ask ourselves, what is the offense of the Nayiri? What has he done for you to come and arrest him? You cannot arrest him on that accord. Then they said, we should wait for them to come. When they come, we will hear. We thought it was a joke because it has never happened and it can't happen. We won't allow it. You can come from heaven, you can come from wherever. We will not allow you to arrest anybody. Not even a fowl will we allow you to arrest. So we decided that we will come out in our numbers and resist any attempt that is going to cause the arrest of a fly. Talkless of the newly skinned Bokunaba or the Nayiri. We are not going to accept it. And we came out last night and told the army people that what they are trying to do, one, is illegal. You cannot come with vehicles that are not numbered, they are not registered. Then you will come and say you want to arrest people. It's unfortunate. Then also, the chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, that is the president, he should be aware that people are coming. But as we are talking now, we have got in touch with our regional minister, and he told us nobody is aware of this illegal thing they have come to do. It is about people's individual minds. We understand that the Upper East Regional Minister, he is the perpetrator of this matter. He is the one who has organized these people and said they should come and arrest people. They said they should cause mayhem so that when there's confusion, they can do what they want to do because he is playing tribal politics. Let him understand one thing. We are all Ghanaians. He is not more MPP than me. We are all MPP people. So if you are the president and your minister is misbehaving in Upper East and you will not do anything, we will tell you today that if you are not prepared for our votes, then we will keep our votes ourselves. But you cannot try.
Hey, Munya de Muchre ya Huchre, Comria de Chre. Etimuria Munya, Monse Sakula. Eria Gana de Drew de Pia, Muria Moko, Ah, Montrao. Where de Boko? Hey, ask them back, Lenny. I just chatted today.
Ukwada na etwa mu no na Ghana Education Service Director General Dr. Eric Nkansa de Kontabuo man samtwofo so monye na monkyerkyere mu. Ni nyina no eye yemba ye wo faase ne enuanom a wɔmokɔ ntoaso sukuu no na nkontabu a egumu ni adesuafoɔ yɛ tintin wɔn din ɛkɔtwerɛ nsɔhwɛ no bie no 547,329 na enumu no emu 538,399 ɛna gya nyame yɛ wɔn ho adomo a wɔn timi etwi fa mu a wɔn kɔ yɛ sukuu a wɔn yi yɛ no wɔn timi nya saa sukuu no a wɔn ɛkoro na ɔhamu nkyɛkyɛmu 69.24% ɛyɛ wɔn a wɔtimi anya sukuu no a wɔkɔ wɔn anim no bia na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛdi nkɔmɔ kakra ne hwɛ sɛ deɛ nkɔdaa no ho boaboa ne ahokeka no esitiɛ Kwame Redu ɛwɔ asantemantam ase wɔn apɔ no kakra Kwame Awurade asomdwe nka awie yi
ɛnka so kwana
na apɔ mu te sɛn
nyankopɔn adome ho yɛ pa kwana
Kwame bɔ nkɔmɔ yi
kɔmna sɛ deɛ wɔde kan de atubia no saa bia mekɛsɛ yi ɛnɛ manam ntu me de bɛduru asante dwaben ɛyɛ fidase ɛkwan na woba ha dom a dwaben senior high school mu ha no bisi a megyina na kɔmna nipadɔm a abɔ apɛ so ha no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa ne nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ abaatan titiriw ɛne wɔn mma a wɔn nsa ka admission anaasɛ wɔn ba na wɔn bɛgye admission form fɛrɛ de ma wɔn mma sɛ de bɛyɛ a school wɔn choose as dwaben secondary school no wɔn nso etumi ebe bebree nkɔbra no pa ebirim po kyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɛda ha makyɛn bɛɛ nɔnan ɛna wɔn bɛda ha na nyɛ asɛm ketewa ne kɛse kiw no deɛ ɛwɔ anim a ebirim awie wɔn deɛ a ebirim nso so gu so akɔnɔ maame ne nkɔmɔ baako na mehwɛ awofoɔ ɛne nkɔlaa so wɔn baayɛ no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn nso baayɛ no ɔha wɔn fɛ mu ansa na wɔn tumi nsa aka wɔn deɛ ne nua mema wɔn aha de ba so mpa fm so.
Ejo so yɛ gya.
Jo ɛnɛ na wɔn maame de ba ha no ma saa bia mekɛse yi. Wu nsa ka obi bia franto bɛpem saa bere no ɔhaw bɛn na wofra mu ansa na nasɛ process bɛn na wofra mu ansa na wu nsa ka mu adeɛ nyinaa
oh yɛ kora deɛ yɛsɔre ahomakye bɛyɛ 4:30 ɛna me ne sister mu ne maame nyinaa yɛdware firi a ɛsiesim na yɛbaayɛ no ɛnyɛ bɛtɛɛ enipa dodoɔ na wɔ ha yɛbaayɛ kora queues no ɔmo de nka me yɛkɔ school n'akyi ɔmo sɛ hɔ ne yɛkɔ join ne queue yɛgyina hɔ saa na administrator baako nso aba sɛ anim hɔ nso na ɛwɔ nti ɔmo yɛkɔ baabi bebree afɛ atwere kora na meti kora me ya nti me colleagues ne nyinaa obiara gyinagyina hɔ no me kora adom bi na yɛde pushi wura mu a na agya sisi a yɛtemawi a yɛkɔ
sisi a wɔ nsa aka wo deɛ
Ipacho me general as but me pesa me sesa no na me yes science
na wo yɛ ne saa no mpanifo na atwa ma
aha omo ntwe ma omo say ye ntwen e bia 1 month time anase kwan bedem a esa sesi ade omo nya kwan na omo nya maye
we say complex photos
Ipacho
okay mama no was no di say
Ipacho friend me entry Emmanuela Aduchumwa
okay kwala we ni mo fa na mo ba bi na me oba tan ba ko ha no so fa ha wa fu man say na bedi sa bi no mini ame mo ha de ba so 5
yeah yes
if you don't put sa bi no process mo fa mo ha ben mo fa mo na wo ba da ha machine bi ana
ha no de libre mononum ne fa ana mbedu ha na wa ha sa bi abobe almost 1 afei na menua no watunya kwa kwaje admission letter to wa hwa how be brilliant to kwa makon ha no nye easy so ni so ka che
kwabna we abata ne bi so kwabna ade ba ko ni school no bi wo mu kakra no omo kire se dwaben ha no omo je nipa 1515 and I say student ya form 1 for nko amoba 1515 oha apem ene idunum ena omo ba school mu ha no mo na enu echi na de se bia mpelifo de to aban anim se wo ba ha no mo a nkonwa ene ntedu ahodo de kɔma omo hie bi pa ti se wo hwe nipa apem ha no ene idunum a omo ba ne de a ehie se aban bomode de be ka mo se de be ya gabe ha mi gina de ebetumi aboa omo enkora no ma de sua amana kwali kɔma ha de se de anime se kɔ no kɔbɔkɔ ti se de a ebi mu kan nan so no kiw no eda so wo so a mpelifo hwe ma kakrakra egusu a
nipa won saka won form so omu kofie no ene nipa edi line mo hwe ade he ne doso
kola betumi akase wona woje nyina ha ne de omu doso esanse enne no ahmachi be de na na se nipa dodo a omu fere forms de ama omu no kola omu nurse be na teacher for na omu yesade omu nurse be enti na ma agba peso se de na menwane batan na no wo kana se mekan esanse senka omu tietire mu a nke bia nke betumi akwa enu ateze no nti wona woje ne kobna sisi omu doso chen womo a omu saka omu de amko nanso waja ebe ne nkrabe ne bekyere dia ebekoso ha
deda papa yenu abe ma Kwame Redu ana yatene nka yenko ni fanfa so kakra na ye ne nana ya wamankwa nso eni enkomo nana Awurade asundue nka wo
council
na pom te sɛn
nyame adom ampɔkyɛ so
bibi abɔkɔ ba bi a wɔn so hɔ kɔ sɛn bɔ yɛn kɔmɔ
nyame adom ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yɛdra na wɔtwe bɔ pa ho sima aduasa num na mede m'ani kyerɛ Pempe College ɛhɔ ana mehyɛ ase bɔ aprɔ no na mekɔdu hɔ no na mpanimfoɔ nya ntena ase na mɛbɔ no nko pɛpɛpɛ na ɔmotena ase ɔmohyɛ adwumadeɛ no ase nyame sɛ nka no korakɔ na nipa dɔm atwa ahyia hɔ paa a ɔmoba bɛgye admission bi ama ɔmo ɛma nti mbɔ panyin a wɔda no a ɔde dwumadie no ɛkɔ na mene ne di nkɔ no ɔso nyame adom bi ɛkɔ so bɔkɔɔ bibi abɔ ne bia ensi na afi ɔmo expect sɛ ɔmo bɛgye nipa maako 1500 students ɔmo expect sɛ ɔmo bɛgye ɔmo ɛwɔ Pempe na me feel wana na me de mani kyerɛ SDA senior high ɛwɔ bant ma me feel wana me call asanteman me feel wana na me ta call Kumasi Anglican Senior High School na mkoko wie o KTI ɛhɔ ana me de mapabɔ no ɛkɔ na me kɔ no me ne awofo no ne school fo no bi di nkɔmɔ ɛfa process ɔmo namu nneɛma a ɛsɛ ɔmo de ba abra mba bɛhyɛ ase ba bɛgye admission na ɛti ase sɛ ɔmo ba ɔmo de ɔmo slip no ɛba na ɔmo de replacement form so aba ɛne insurance card na umbe said and so umbe photocopy edi aka ho edi aba we ni nyama umbe nyana apart from that no mu di nkomo esa fa ni se process mu na mu no ekose ekoye mu mu ana so mu ha mu na mu ha ne ma ne bi ama ni tie ensema a ofo ne school fo ne bi so ekan
okay I didn't say it na meaning come on the from Reverend Biscuit na ya ba hantam nse bo be for something any o ha enso be to so 33 elwadi adom ya fa mu bia the passport pictures by ni nyina mo nse ntwa bi wa ha tie twai eno tan Ghana tie wie na tese de to so no se ba na beje akwa no ba na omo sa letter the free the formal school ya de ba no mo hwe to mo hwe wie no and on my forms, my fellow. Gerard, me a failure. And I'm buy a principle and be doing how much 5 o'clock. By my number, come on. Jim number, the delay swab, the Bisabia, Namiadum, the picture with me by his non, he said, the traffic for coming. My photocopy or insurance. Any more here, Nina, the buyer, Namiadum, this one. The independent, maybe an stretch. A crab, and so Nadia, and you see, a coffee phone said, yeah, this one, you're a couple of persons inside the committee, and second lady said, a Palana Payan, Yamiado, Jessica, Baby Baha, passport picture, all my Yako, Umsi and Chabu, Fumla, and I'm sick at Jane, all my child, football school, Lulu, no, my idea, Jessica. A business will have a business will have school. Almost a prospectus as well. I teach 100 cities. And maintains, I can't say it's kind of the prospectus.
Yeni abema na ya mankwa ene yete ne nkan na sade nkontabuo no esiko ya Dr. Eric Nkansa edemaye ukuada no. Ne nkontabuo no ekiremu se 165,601 adesuafo a wo de ko hom chichemu a 37.67% no. Suku akoda no eka se wo pe no. Wa pass de ne so school no wanya. Eba ne saa no na kyesa akoda no ano. E wo so fa ekwan pa bi so ono abetima hwe ne wono so de ne ho ato ba bi a opese osan ko saa school no. Na ye ma ne ye wo fa asese a wɔn wie saa school no wɔn ntoma nya school ni bi ankɔ na school a wɔn yɛ sɛ wɔpɛ ne nsantimi anka no sisi a wɔn wɔ regional education officer wɔ ama komiti yɛhyɛ mo bɔ sɛ anwummerɛ no nhyɛbrɛm kaseɛ no yɛbɛfiri ɔba bia nso so yɛde bɛbrɛ mu
bɛyɛ na kakra ni wɔ man ne wiase nyina da yɛnte asɛmpa February bosome ne da na ɛtɔ so nsia ɛne wɔ man tech asase wusuo kyɛnkyerɛnkyɛ bi si yɛ dwiri adan gu yɛ ma nipa mpempem ankoma ewu ya na gya yɛnka bi nhyɛmu o yɛ nua bɛma Christian atwitwa Samuel no osi akan ɛde mo man Ghana yɛ Black Stars ɛwɔ no so si na kan na ne baabi onyankropɔn bɔ na pɛse bronsam toto mamɔne nti ɛdan a no wɔte mu so dwiri gu yɛ bie ma wɔ mamu nyina da yabɔ mpa yɛ akyere kɔma suasuasuasu sɛnka katachie be hu yɛ mɔbɔ nanso wo wo kurade asɛ na nkwantumi nye atwu sɛ kwan we ya ɛne wɔfa soɔ ya wɔkoro na brantie wɔte aseɛ no adɔyɛ ni mɔburo hu ade ano wɔyɛ ne sɛ eneduafoɔ ya eduo megu afiase obi wakɔwia obi preko wakɔwia akokɔ wakɔtwa bɛ wakɔnu obi abɛ niema basa asa no na ebi edi sika bi aturitiri so tua ne kɔfie wanya no wɔkɔda mu pɛ na atwa betua no wayi no wanya ne ade kwatum pe na brante abetua no wayi no ya wayi bebre wone cram check ye nua be ma Ibrahim opon kwaten e na aka bomu a wo munyi ye nko ano mabunu wo ha duo no ebi wa ma adwuma nyina dan so aya ka brante nyame so adwuma e ne wo ye no na ebre okwa wu yesa no enam so mo my Ghana ye prison adwuma kuo no director of operations a wada no ye DOP Samuel Usu Amponsa e no se no kuranie asemu anano memenda yete ye ne de nye no kwa ne asema no pese wote e di fa twu ho sansa brante wa ye adwuma papa e di aboa sa kwa we no wafa so aya wawu no e yade emu oya na yiri ene ne ma enkura ni susa nanso ye se ofuru beden ene nkwa mene mu basrefo yanyum bia ya yeto ose gidifo trabia pa na woto kwa kire hono mu a ose ye wi ete sakofo a ye wi yadwuma nyina na yada yentie said ye papa yi okasai
True for about 3 to 4 years now. You know, in your friendship and as a relationship. Not oba in some other English, you know. Tell me on the ball, not the donations. So now, if you are in a moving room, so or in room, is coming to room, at the same time, so almost more fines are more sentence and then others, you know, so or Chia more fines a moment. Actually, especially in some male and females, it is hot of the Tadis by Nago. You be a Obua dear no brand of Waspa or man who supra. There's a problem of Massiam will be a Kobianka serve you go what you think I can and catch us a man who subet brand of Wassia. Yamadrum, just a brand of Wassi, nothing so in some subo, no Buadian so. As such, the degree Abasa. Yet is a Elkina or Cameron and Paiba no Musu airport, and so young Saturday. Our Chinese media said that is a president almost Iraq because I'm often say Omunia, Omunina or how or Gada professionals no near my bed at the ball.
Wey ya papa DOP Samuel Amponsa director of operations edimo man ye nedua fie adwuma no ye achu wonyankropo ni wani wate Bible akadi sem no wose wunyuma bedu achi wunyuma ebedu achi me ba be hia da me ya me ba ho no ba be hia heaven
Abrantia Christian atwatwa sama ye ka no ho asem osiakan edema FC Porto pen enu achi osiakan edema Chelsea pen na yede ne colon ewo bobo ku efa nse Vitesse Ahin enu achi okọ Everton osiakan edema Bournemouth wasiakan edema Newcastle United pen wo colon ewo Malaga wasan ekọ Real sesi aye kasa ye na won kan te asefo ho bie mu no ade beche ma na tini bofo yi na osiakan edema Hataya Sport ye water kimamu ebe ya ball no na ball no kura ya bekọ na wie ye no na free kick beto ho abrante kura ma ball yi so a o ma so sora ya ahye ba bia na ne team Hataya Sport kura na woda no na nkomo ya akọ relegation se nka sa ball no kura ntoneti mu a nka sam foforo kura na sa bre nka ye ka na enura ana namu no bepie mu ewo Ghana hase ne ye nipa bepia nkoma na ekohia ye wura yi President and founder edema Worldwide Miracle Outreach Church Reverend Dr. Lawrence Satan say he Ghana wo ho sa hwehwanimu se ya na oman yenko yanimu da no sade obi e ka ne ho asebo hu na obi de ya ne start na obi post no ha obi de ne ho adanse semtrofo kra di baabi hwehwanimu nko na eko Ghana semtrofo ene sen enti abrante ne nwuma na wo ye ne semtrofo na ye hu enti radio station be kra mpo ne ma no airtime sa atwu wadwuma wo ye betena so ne boda wuro kra ne so ye mo bi kra no de bebre wa na obi so timi ade abre so wu ye behwe wo bia se ye nya no se won nanim atwu ke kan nsem a sa hwehwe anim akwase ma nkwanya mesom no ye beja ya ye nyai ye nti opani asem.
It's even more personal than you can imagine. I've known Achu personally. I've known Achu as a young Dangme boy. And I've also known Achu when he arrived in London as a young boy to play for Chelsea. Achu was one person who was loving, very kind, and very respectful. And what most people didn't know that Achu loved the things of God. I had a personal relationship with him, more so because he even come from the Dangme background. Myself and Pastor Marlon were people that really had a good relationship with him. And I think that I will say, let us respect the dignity of this funeral. Let us not take for granted anything that we do, especially our media fraternity. This is a very sensitive time and hard time for the entire nation, and especially the close family of Achu, and let us respect it. Those of us who have even had relationship with the family and him, Achu himself, I think we should be very mindful in the way we do it. But having said that, we as a people should learn to celebrate people while they are still alive, rather than paying tributes when they are long gone. Today, as we mourn Atu and Achu Christian because of the loss, we should also remember that he served Ghana in a very special way. I remember the days when I have to camp with the Black Stars and the sentiment Achu had. Achu was somebody who was very selfless and very giving. If we talk about a philanthropy per excellence, Achu was.
Any etwagu ye Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete on ne kwafar ba de ma Worldwide Miracle Outreach Church ne nsam ode man sam trofo no na wiyi me kanfo na media ma wo se ya wie bi jejew na wato ani boafo ni ba bia ka wakoma to yema wiyi se bia osa na hawo woni boafo bia wanum nuru ahodo wo bema no se bi ne bema yo no sade wo se nya ahoden no ewo fom etware na hawo hepatitis abusu akori nyina na wodamu ana diabetes ana se hene fa na wo yare ne se koko na hawo won sabuo enkoyie wo homie ni nsisu so ase de tokuro bia beda wakoma ho no a eye baby ba akopɛ ne betimi age wa firi saa wo hawo ne amane ne mu eye Bay Herbal Clinic sickle cell de ne se no krade ye eno krade ya ne ye nta kra nka ne kese efi so obi age to me se the whole Ghana de sickle cell ye ntu ase de eye Bay Herbal Clinic ye de ne ya chemu mienu honhom fam ene honam fam enti de ye honhom ne ye kɔ no honhom mu na de ye honam so ye kɔ no honam enti se bia wakɔ ne nam baabi enam yareɛ bi wo de akɔfefa baabi gonorrhea bi ebia won kwamwa no wo form prostate cancer wo de akɔfa baabi ama ya gye wo sika nyina ne ade a eye ka wakoma to ye mwate aboapo nkyene wo so wantonso hyemu a enkonum sensuo mu dugu ahodo na ekwan bi wa na so kwan bi wa kye bi kuro bi to aso ahemfu kyikene ebi de dabi achi Eya Bay Herbal Clinic tana so apatrapa mema me kasa anwa frema me sisi a 0243 34 53 92 0243 34 53 92 yeto nkra taw ne yaba ensem pi aka kire ya ye de bebra na ebekwa asante mampon enkra ye firi ho ba abusua ye nua bi esusu se wo wadwene mu hawo wa ya ade bi akyere se obia ebusa se na wiase party ye kɔ ne sen ye ba sesia
Ghana Fue! Yay! Fido Asisemo! My people! Fido transformed them app.
The new Fido app is pink and much more. Yes, your loans got quicker, simpler, and friendlier.
And your loans in Kwa, ya add the Fido score. Ya de Pwauma unya besia kesie. Any insihu kakra bipe. Entifa wo Android phone. Na install Fido app every Google Play Store. Sisia.
And now dial *711 *999 hash.
Channel Sosa Comfortos. Fido any agent bia. Untueska ansia ma obesia. Ekwena befaso enya loan. And say ube download the app no ewo Google Play Store. Fido. Fido. Endless opportunities.
Sesia Ghana hade open internet papa eye smooth eye fast bemo waye dia we bia with speed dia eye Cloud Ghana internet and fa ho ne ba bia wo hye say a new site and a rural area Cloud Ghana chow internet ni tuma say demo ani entertainko na ne speed ne so de wo hu ne seso da say dwumem efie ana ba bia wo hia internet bia de and no ane Cloud Ghana internet sa santamemu hanko na wo dia wuni how kra Cloud Ghana na Ghana ha or providing internet connectivity and twitching the moon twitchensi a dem say smooth the audi bia a content term so the mouth say Wi-Fi and now hotspot deployment CCTV camera installation IPVT installation net surveillance digital security loss and a web hosting there Cloud Ghana internet service and kwana and new hamo and phone ne baby awo Cloud Ghana a chow tuma say with demo any speed ne there as soon as so as subim Ghana had da simple Wunya how bia. You provided 24-hour support. Demand ye mrantie no. Wo freya ni edru hoda dada. Or how bia sani etie bia. Ya son no the amount. What to me akoso the internet net dijumedie bia wudi bia. Ope ye cha kwan ya Top High opposite Love FM. Ye ne kwama Rural Bank ne wo dan bakum. Free Mr. Internet was 0202-699-110. Ana 0244-601933. Ubetumi so send a mail was support@cloudghana.com. Cloud Ghana Internet. The future can't wait.
Sompa FM.
Abusia yankamfu ye Bolivia Enterprise Mau Future Life Smart Food no na eka say 23 vitamins and minerals, 19 amino acid, and a omega 3 insulin, selenium, eka ho, high energy protein and diet fiber. Na nuanro we nyina waduane baakum na wudia. Wankasa wo ha woni sen. Hihye ni padua no mane ye kama pa. Ye osofo line alignment. Ye ni multi house no edi anum hye. Ya afre yen 0246 010 150 0242 878 090 nani mpanyifo ncheche nkomo fidro say ene wa shampa bo afoforo wo ko pink besia bo wuhia garanta ena wuhia collateral wodi ya ne so be download app no 200 no say do 35 million skadadanum umpe we ya ede na wo pe fidro waba ya wo ba bebo ayen mizo ani miza wo mugusuada eje won ho mena pa we ye dokodoko ayemro imam nom pope nom Roma father D4 nom enkomhyefo nom bomodin so obeje wo de Mama Esther supermarket ye wo ebuakwa ye Ben Baptist University, Abawa supermarket, magazine post office, Blay Enterprise, Asinfosu, Habitat, big time, Ewa, Unsabeka Bimanka Siemunso, Yawona Fe, Asinfosu Chifu Praso, Muninadamon Fre 055 830 0306 Brason Pay Naba Hanswa Emunchile Mubia Yebetumi so at the amount Silent Night Guest House and Event Center Home Away from Home Bomoding Saturday Bia Bepie Kakra Nani Busiana Kwasha Baby Ajojo Home Live Band the weekend in it Triaso and Nuane Papa both local and continental dishes Yewo off IPT Nyantreniasi Road wetwam wo police container wa next junction wa ye frɛ na fa ye bookings 0540 942 916 yanto akase bone so arawsam ya yetie every nyantreniasi ye no kwaso municipality asante mantam mu senra no pa Brantie bi anya vision asam yenu efre no set opoku boaten wakwa akohia no kofriko amwuo entete ne se wobra na aba no pa no sia pa mu park bi eda ho a wo mo boso board na chese memenda no mo ye yie nti emabuni so mo koyi canopy no wo menya kwa bobo no wo mpeja canopy ni ko tura enhuman se bi ho da ho ene ko kan no na chese set opoku boaten de atoye mu wa timkeja enu owuye ba ko kan we frɛ na amedi onu so prepare mu odin pa na nyantrani ase electoral area no nyamfo gift amwa wono ena ye assembly woman woni enua ba ma ba wabedu etwetwe nkomo enso edifa asemi eho
anopem wo fie be 7 o'clock ena memrantie me safety party su eba me ho umba yan me buso mama no mututu tietia am se omo bebobo na ya boka no pi o park so mu ya adwen so mu se ewusi chen mu nya kwan edi mago to mu paja ye no light no pole na koka light high tension so na me school akoka tent no amana ashoku ni pa me amana anode so mu kaya na me paja me di omoji me ba na chese mu arashi o mu course ni wo mo sisa tent na nkrofo so abo mo sisa tent be ka chom so mu famu na o mu kofa do ye park so ni wo mo so na ye bia no baba ye no ana kontraba se ba kwa ye efu amana kaba timote ya sanity
wey eye mami gifty amwa ya wono eye nyankyerene ase electoral area no wogina mu se assembly member na mebunu no awomo wono so bu afu papa sasa asemu yo monte ase sukufo no kwan a park and wɔm de ma ɛsɛ mfa nyɛ yie na akɔfa saa nwe ne yaba no wɔm so kasae
bitme free do fa ne pɛ ɛmɛyɛ ade abla mun sɛ sanye de ɛhyase ɛtia yɛ so nyane sɛ sɛ pɛni bia sanye de ɛhyase de ɛbɛ hyɛ sɛ moma justice ɛnya di ɛnkɔ sɛ bi obi de obi kɔ hyɛ de akodi ko bi yɛ so wɛba ɛnura me hu yɛ ni hu but yɛ pɛ sɛ bɛfa ebi amra bi ɛde but yɛ bɛ hyɛ mo sɛ moma mra ɛnya di
we yɛ mabunu no a na aba wa bedu na na ɔba wa
Miyaba.
Mae.
Ejusu miyaba.
Asam no se panet ye wada oma.
Miyaba sami ye wudi kan edi tuja no. Sa wu hwemu a ena ubeduru nyanche ne ase wo kwada so mensi ni mu a. Mabuni ye omagin se omo agudi dia ba kwa omo kwa kudi agro so anopa no ye Sunday special da dia ombobi. Umukoduru wona canopy wo ho omo peja canopy na si nchen. Ene se soro no ekoka high tension ahoma. Amunumu wa de nipa mienu ba ku pre mu odene owura set opoku buaten ono de no emro mu pega no tent no aba na esi fom no o de kana koma nti emra sa shock ne ba ne kana koma at once eno ne ka hu bi mo no no amunumu wa no otumi firi mu no na afi no Ahmed no no enye nti aduasa 9 no ono de esi am no ka se o konfa no cha ban asa bi odi ahwe na mini aba metumi aka se ifre na ibesi na no pay no tension abanya ncheni asikurum ho no enye tension ketuwa ni na ne se omu chirimu se school no ekwan den na school no ewo so omode sa park a omu di agro wo so de be ma nkofo bi so omu fa me yi ne mpo ma ye yi na wi ade na omu tutumi ho a ne ma enra omu nyen ekoso omu e ma e de sa de we aba nenso no entia me de ma so to fo manya ne se mabu na bo mutum do se anka nne de die anka chechefo no edo mo na isi school mu a anka ombe fa kira ba be bru omo pa brim papa mo mo ho aba omo nenso no emra ye nya asante no yedi aso to fo mo ekojuru kuru ho de anopa no be se no so kobo no twende na omu ye mi school ne sanse na chechefo metumi aka se na ehu kakra bo mo nenso emra ye kojuru ho a ye ni assembly woman no ko ho yekohwe na mkola ni bi wo hwe mfoni na etwaguna na mkola pi na aba wo mujingina efuno ati omunya medie pono nanso mpeplam no ka se die notumi aka se teaching san koso die nanso no nkola no ombie bi efuno atire ma nkola no kotena ase ha notumi aka se omatumi settle matters ma bia aye kama eno ada nchen ya abrantie no a onu sisi am no ka se ni wanya nda bi akono na yere no so de yakwa busuofie ho a omu twaja adwe papa
bawa yebeda se ene amanie ya wobo edibre yenu abe ma bawa bedu ena de si ye e wonyankyere ne ase yenu abe ma set opoku boaten ya wokokukuru canopy ene high tension achi na kum no aw ewurade nyankopon.
We also senior high school self akra na bla na we no amamata ensa no adwuma self akra na bla bibia ye free kunsu we also high asantemantem asem na me no kan enye sehwi we also ho asem kunsu asantemantem fa akra no general art home economics agric science de keka ho nyina no ye bi e school bibia ye free enti men ha ho kra se we akra no de ne e kire ba bi kra amobi akwaje usika from sesi anampanifo no emwa 0244 654432 0244 654432 na waje so dimpa natural health clinic se fakran bra yare bia agege wo bia no fa ne bra se panimu sa abre wo sa kokora hwan o wo bia de ha wo bia no otu ase e de ma wo ne bom osapa no ene ya de a waje ho abaso bode aja se osa busu akoni nyina de ha wo de wo hene ne nyina no otu ase e de ma wo obu ha wo se mebo ehye me se ya ne nyina no makire bra mu tipaye ne ade obu wo so didi aduane no se ba ja makora no ayebo achibeden ne nyina no se de wakoma ne si bo no wani enye ho eye dimpa natural health clinic wo se bra na yenya adwuma no simple emfa ema wo do man mu haban na afenso ma ne de na ka bo mu a ode eye adwuma kumase de chem so ha ya ana owo kane ba bia na mensia health office no wo no hono mo insurance office no hono na oye adwuma den ko na wo mo awo bibia eye simple kra nti from cci 0246 744 744 0246 744 744 sɛ wopɛ internet ɛbɛboa wo ɛwɔ adwuma bi a woyɛ mu a ɛyɛ cloud internet ɛba saa bɛfixe security doors no nyinaa nso so na yɛde ama wo Kumase ha yɛ top high wɔne yɛ nuanom Love FM ɛna di ahwɛ mu internet sam deɛ ɛyɛ cloud internet 0244 601 933 0244 601 933 ne yɛteɛ ɛfiri asante mampɔn enya de ya emu ode tailor ni bi a wo important ho no wagye din ye pa nam sade nanim sete na obia nim sade osiye na dwumanti na ɛhɔ ɛyɛ ensuta ye ben asante mampɔn ya kyerɛ sɛ opani no wagye ne nkwanhia wuo ya esusu sɛ owura bi a na adwene mu ɛka no kakra na ato ahyɛ no so a wagye ne nkwade afiri ne nsam saa na busafo ya modi akyi wɔ Facebook live no so no na yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛnya owura otua champon ɔno na ɛdanseni yɛ bere asɛm no kɔ so no wɔ hɔ na obi nim na kyerɛ sɛ akɔyɛ asefem sɛm paa ɛwɔ hɔ no mu a yɛhwɛ sɛ bia ɛnu anwummerɛ berɛ no sɔfo ma me pɔyɛ ne yɛnkwan
abusuafoɔ yɛde mu bɛsi na sɛdeɛ nyina anim no asante ɛboa Benedict no ankasa sɛ mufo pani kuku Veronica Jando ba ho fedua ne tena fidie akyi ma yɛn kosua so mu Elizabeth betwitwa tape no nyina da ɛnso ayɛ mu adwuma papa na na yaw asare mofi wonu so gina mu pa na fe ya Grace ene miura ya bo amali bia boga akoso agi wa akode ka ho bie mi de kase ebremu enfride mo adwumayefo brayima brodaki ene Godfred papa ni ene kachira ho fedua wo mu nyina ka ho DJ Rocky waba bonyo papa de agedwumadie no so aba kopem se de dwumadie ufro ba beto so we ne etena se kenka kase boye me wahinini ama kranchada so of mami premier ni mene
nana kwabra kese da asia mo ha wie
Sompa